Hey everybody, Ron here with Solo Operative Games. Today I'm in Tabletop Simulator, and we're going to play a solo game of Endeavor Deep Sea. Now this game went to GameFound back in April 2023, and it's actually just about to fulfill in the next couple months. It's also being previewed at Gen Con, and I imagine it will be in retail shortly after that. Endeavor Deep Sea is a kind of a sequel to Endeavor Age of Sail, which is a reprint of the original Endeavor from 2009. So it's been around a long time. This game shares a lot of the same mechanics. It's got definitely some updates from the original Endeavor and Age of Sail. But if you know how to play that one, you'll be very familiar with the mechanics of this game. But it's centered around a theme of going on a ship and diving under the water and researching things and doing conservation and that kind of thing. So if you like that better than kind of a medieval ship castle type thing with the other one, maybe this game will interest you. All right, so it's in Tabletop Simulator. It's a mod you can go grab, and if you like it, then I go purchase the game once it's available. To do a solo, we have to do a little bit of setup here, so I'm going to show that. There is this card tray of cards that we can draft of people that we can kind of hire to work from us, and there's 9 of these kind of like tier 5 specialists, and we just have to shuffle these and deal 3 out to each of these rows. Now, we'll likely only be able to draft 1 of the level 5s. So these are kind of just randomly the 3 that are going to be available to us. The other 2 beneath them, probably not going to see them. All right, there are 10 different missions you can pick from, and the Tabletop Simulator mod has all 10. We're just going to do mission 1 to get a kind of a brief, not a brief, but a good overview of how the game works. And it's kind of an introductory mission. Hopefully we can do pretty well about it. This game is very challenging to win solo. It does support 4 players. I think the Kickstarter edition actually GameFound, not Kickstarter, supported up to 5 players with an extra little module or something. But it also supports co-op, so you can play the solo mode with 1 to 4 people, maybe 5, I don't know. Yeah, you can play up to 5 because it does have the goals up to 5 players. And so basically all it does is just change the requirements. So in a solo, I need 20 points, but in a 5-player game, you would 90 points between the 5 of you. So that's pretty cool if you'd rather play a cooperative game instead of a competitive game. So we're gonna play mission 1, which is the Call of the Ocean, and it's gonna give us some initial tiles that we need to place out. And so we need the volcano, that one. Need to grab this one called the Sea Star. It's kind of like your initial starting place, and then level 2 zones, we're going to get this underwater research base called the Looking Glass. Those are just going to flip and slide right in here. If you're playing on TTS, good to just go ahead and lock these down so you don't accidentally hit them. And then we need to draw 1 random level 1 in the 4th column. So shuffle those and put that there. And we've got a decommissioned oil rig available. Okay, so on each of these cards, it's got little places we're going to be putting discs. And there's also a few things. Some of these have dive locations where you can actually go out and scuba dive. And so we put that many of this token on. So 2 there, 4 here. So you can do up to that many dives. Once they're gone, they're gone. And then it tells us we need to put our ship. We have 3 ships. Our starting ship is going to go on the Sea Star, and we're going to collect the movement bonus for going there. So whenever we arrive at the Sea Star with a ship, we get a disc. So let's grab a disc. Our starting disc. We also have this team leader who is our initial specialist, and they start with a disc on them. And then we need to draw some goals. Now there's going to be a points goal on all missions, and this one is 20 for a solo. And then there's just going to be 3 kind of goals that guide you through this particular mission, so they're going to be different for every mission. And this one's just do some of everything. So we want to do some sonar, we want to do some journaling, we want to do some conservation. 8, 5, and 6 of those. To do this on expert mode or get like expert level achievement, you need to do like all the goals. I'm not going to get there. I'm going to be lucky to get 5. 4 is like beginner, 5 is like standard difficulty. And so in that case, it's sometimes beneficial to say, I'm not even going to go for this goal, because if I do a little bit of this one, a little bit of that one, and a little bit of that one, I didn't get any of the goals. You really have to pick your goal and go for it. Then we're also going to get 3 random ones from this bonus deck, which are going to come out in the first 3 rounds. The game is going to be played over 7 rounds. So the first 3 rounds we'll get a bonus goal. The last 4 rounds we're going to get a setback, and that's going to be some random event that's going to try and derail our plans. And it does sometimes. A volcano can go off while you're underwater. It's great. Okay, so we've got our 7 things, and we'll go ahead and here, I'm gonna unlock this, move it up a little bit down, and we'll just put our bonus goal here. So in addition to the 3 goals of doing discovery, journal, and conserving, we also need to have our coordination and ingenuity track at least 22 points. Now these tracks are down here, and that was the yellow and blue track. They only go up to 12 each, and when you go to 13, they actually reset back to 10, and you get a little reward for doing that. But that means to get 22, I need to have either both of them at 11 or one at 12 and one at 10. And you can actually be like set, and I like have a 12 and a 10, and I get a yellow track bump, and it bumps me back to 10, and then you lose. So I don't like that goal is that way. I wish it would just be as soon as you achieve it once, you just mark it, maybe. Like, so even if you go around back to the beginning, it would still count as done, even though you might only be at 20 by the end. Maybe that's a house rule we can implement and just do it that way. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we need to do to start the game. I'll be teaching it as we go, so don't worry if you don't know how to play. And we just go through these steps right here on the left. The first thing is we're going to recruit. Why did this change? Oh, they go back to a pointer. We're going to recruit somebody, and we can only recruit somebody up to level 1 right now. Now, if we erase this orange track, it will unlock people level 2, 3, 4, and 5. But right now we are at level 1. So we look at these 3 people here. Now the sonar operator will give us a yellow track bump, and she allows us to do the action of sonar. The reef diver gives us an orange bump, so that'd make it easier to recruit higher tier people and let us dive. And then the pilot gives us one of these gold star achievements, which unlock various rewards. And this is the symbol for a movement action. Based on what we want to do first, I think the sonar operator is our best bet because we want to do lots of sonar. So we're just going to put her right next to our team leader. Now these people are known as junior specialists when on the blue side. They can be flipped to the gold side to be a senior specialist. But for right now, we get a bump on the yellow track. All right, that was our hiring. Now we're going to get additional discs for the round. And that's based on the green track. We can either earn 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We are earning 1. So now we have 2 discs. All right. And then the final thing we need to do is we remove discs from our specialists based on the yellow track. And we can remove 1 disc. So we'll take that one off there. And then the last thing we do is our actions for the round. And that is basically putting discs on our different specialists and doing their activations. Now our team leader can do all 5 actions, that being movement, sonar, diving, conservation, and journaling. And we need to do something. At the starting location, we have the ability to do sonar, ability to dive, and the ability to journal. Now the journal, I actually need to set that up. There's 8 starting cards. We're going to deal out 4 of those. And the other 4 are just out of the game. We don't ever see these. This other deck of 24, that will replace the 4. Whenever we take, it'll refill into that spot. Now the cost for each of these cards is in the top left, and that's in research, DNA, whatever. So we need DNA for most of these. All this one is free. It would give us a point at the end of the game, and it would allow us to flip one of our specialists from junior side to senior. Other than that, doesn't really give us much, whereas these ones would give us bumps on the green track or the blue track. There is another spot below, and this is what happens to every other player. In a solo, that doesn't apply, so we don't just ignore that. We're just looking at the top line here. But that's pretty nice to have a free point when we need 20 to get one there, and just to flip somebody immediately to senior. Not too bad. So, and that is a blue icon or a brown, so we'd have to journal on one of these brown icons. Now, the thing about journaling and sonar and conservation is you're going to have to put a disc on the person to do the action, and then you're going to have to put an additional disc out on the map here to actually complete it. So you're spending 2 discs to do those 3 actions, whereas diving and moving only take just a single disc to do the action. If we move, whatever we land on, we'll get that reward. So we've got an orange, green, and blue bump. And if we dive, we're just going to take one of these and flip it over, and it most of the time will give you some DNA strands, research things, resource, and then it optionally might have something else that we could take instead. So I think I want to sonar, because sonar is the way that we reveal more of the map, and that will give us some better tiles that might have better rewards. So we'll go ahead and use our sonar operator here and do the sonar action, which again makes us take one of these discs and put it out on the board. We must do it where we have a ship, and we have to go left to right. Now this one says 1 to 2, which means we can draw cards from level 1 and level 2. And every card must be placed below an existing card except for the level 1s. So right now we can only put level 1s, level 2s, and a level 3. I'm going to go ahead and draw, just shuffle all these up real quick. 1 level 1 and 1 level 2. And we get to pick which one we like the best. Now Calm Seas, it has additional spots for sonar and a spot to journal a brown card, and it gives you DNA when you move here. It would also give us a blue bump and a token just for moving here. Not bad. Whereas Dolphin Pods is all about conservation. When you put a conservation, you get the icon underneath your disc, and whenever you link 2 of them together, you get what's in the middle as well. This also has some diving. I think we're gonna just stick to the top for now. So let's go and put that there. And one reason I'm not, let's see, it always does that. So just a crappy thing about TTS, I'm just gonna put it here in like a discard pile. If we go through the whole stack, we'll shuffle them back out where they need to go. But anyway, as I was saying, my blue track is how I gain additional ships, and it also allows me to know how many spaces I get to move and how deep I can go. So right now I can only go 1 space, and I can only go to level 1s. So putting the dolphins out, I wouldn't be able to visit them now. Also, Calm Seas I'm not going to be able to go to either because it's 2 spaces away. So maybe we get to it next round. It's actually, yeah, we can put it there. That's fine. And by placing it, remember, we get a blue bump and a disc. All right, now I would love to get a yellow bump now, because I would get to pull off both my discs on both my people next round. If I don't, then one of them is going to be left with the disc on it. So is there a way we can get a yellow bump? Is cards? No. Not seeing anything. I mean, for conservation, that's not going to happen. And nothing we can move to. So maybe our best option would be to dive. The other thing is we could flip this. Bad thing. Okay, yeah, I convinced myself. Okay, so with my team leader, oh no, it's gonna work because I'm gonna have to spend 2 discs, 1 to do the action and 1 to journal. I was thinking I had an extra one after I flipped her to move. It's not gonna. Ah, it's a bummer. I wanted to go up on one of the tracks at least once in the first round. We could move to the blue one. That would give us additional ship. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So with the team leader, we'll put a disc on him. I'll use him for the move action. And we're going to move over to the volcano. And that will give us a one on the blue track, which gives us, now we can move 2 spaces and go to level 2, and we get an additional ship. Whenever you place a ship, it goes to the starting area, which is defined on the mission, and it gets the movement bonus, which is another disc. All right, so we have 2 discs. We're not going to be able to use them because everything's full right now. And so that's the end of the round for us. And so we just end the round. Start of round 2, we're going to go ahead and draw our next bonus goal. And this says synergistic. Zones with at least 1 disc or ship of each player. Well, I'm a solo, so I just need 11 zones with either a disc or a ship. Well, I've got 2 right now, technically, a disc here and a ship and a ship. So I want to spread out, maybe not focus everything on a single card. Which means we're going to do a lot of sonaring to get a bunch of cards out, and then a lot of movement. So it's actually really good that we got a sonar operator because she does movement and sonar. Oh, she had another yellow bump on her backside. I could have, if I did journal with him instead of move, could have flipped her over, got the yellow bump. Oh well, okay. But we've got our new goal. Now we go through this again. So we're going to recruit somebody. We're still at level 1. And it would be great if we get another yellow bump, because that would apply before we got to the yellow act, the take things off. And as I look at the mission card, whenever you get a golden star, you can put a little hex marker on one of these spaces that have the arrows. And then from there, you just go adjacent. So I could get a yellow bump for doing that. So let's go ahead and do that by grabbing the pilot. He's got a movement action. Say we want to move and sonar a lot, so we'll go with that. And his bonus is to take a star, grab a purple one right there, and that will give us a yellow bump. All right, that was our recruit. Now we take 1 disc out of 3. And then for yellow, we're going to remove 2 discs. Yeah. Now we have 5 discs to work with this turn. Cool. And we can go to level 2, so I'm tempted just to go down. Some sonar here. We could do the brown one here. Yeah, let's do that. I do have a lot of discs and only really 3 places to place them. When you upgrade somebody, they the disc comes off them, so you can basically use them again. When I flip the sonar operator, she gains a movement. I also get another yellow bump. When I flip the pilot, he doesn't get any actions, but you get a green and a yellow bump. That might be better. So let's go ahead and put one on the pilot. And the pilot is going to journal. Oh, sorry, not the pilot. He's going to move. Okay. I want to keep this ship here to journal on the brown, so we'll move this ship. I think we're going to go down. And now we can get a green. Here, perfect. And then now we'll use our team leader to journal. If another disc, and put it here. And I can journal a brown card. We'll take this one because it's free. So right there. And get the rewards, which is turn somebody to their senior side. So we will do that with the pilot. This just goes back into the bag. And now he's a skipper. But we do get a green and a yellow bump. Green's up. Those poised to get to the next level. And we've got 2 more discs here. If I just go with the sonar operator, she's going to spend both discs. That could be okay. I just would waste my movement. I could also move here to get an additional disc, and then I'm not really wasting anything. That. Because, oh, are we going to be able to... Hopefully the card that we use with sonar gives us a yellow bump. Kind of taking a risk here. All right, so Skipper's going to move this guy here. Gives us a disc. Then the sonar operator goes there. And since we want to spread out on all the cards, I'll just go ahead and do this one now. And this one lets us just draw from 1 to 3. We still only get 2 choices, but we can draw from the top 3 decks. I think I'm going to grab a level 2 and a level 3. Look at those. All right. Oh, this one gets us double orange, whereas this one gets us orange green. Neither give us yellow. That's a bummer. I really wanted a yellow, but double orange is very nice. So I think we'll do that one. Carbonite Spires. Because it's a level 3, it must go here beneath the level 2 that we've already discovered. So this one discarded. And we'll get our 2 bumps there. So now we can recruit up to level 2 people. Okay. And we are out of actions. So that is it for round 2. The games do grow, so rounds get progressively longer as you get more cards, more discs. Our final bonus goal is scholarly. We want to have leftover research, at least 6 of them, to achieve it on solo. Okay. We've done 2 sonar, and we've done 1 journal so far. I think we have 1 point. It's hard. It's a hard game. Okay, so let's start going through our actions. Orange, remember we can recruit up to level 2. We would like either a double green or at least a single yellow. And you can't recruit the same person twice, so we can't get the sonar operator. There is no double yellow, or even single yellow, on the cards we have to pick from. We haven't done any diving. We are going to need diving for the science, the research points. Does double blue get us anything? Well, let's go to level 3. Kind of want to. Single green lets us move or navigate. Move or sonar. Sorry, move or conservation. She does have a double yellow when she's flipped. Let's get the... Go with the diver? I don't know. They're all hard. I want to go up on the green track though. Let's get the navigator. Okay, we didn't get to the next threshold, unfortunately, but we do get 2 discs. And then we can only pull 2 back. So I can pull back my leader since he has option to do everything. And then this guy, do we want to move twice or do we want to sonar twice? I think we need to move more because we really just want 1 disc on every card. Let's take the skipper. Okay, so unfortunately we weren't able to remove the sonar operator, so unless we are able to upgrade her this round, we won't be able to use her. Oh, I did forget to fill this. Okay. She get a yellow and a flip and 2 points. Alright, we need to get some research. We can get that by going to the Carbonite Spires and to the Calm Seas. And then we'd have 2, which we could journal a brown. That might not be bad. Better to journal the brown here because you have the option of getting orange bumps. Let's go ahead and do Definitely a movement with the skipper. Come down. Oh, leave that one here. We'll come down here. Are we level 3 yet? Oh, we're not level 3, so we can't even get there. Never mind. I guess we're going here. Getting that research. Okay. And then to get another research, I probably need to dive. We need, what, minimum 2? Yeah. There also is research here on these tracks. We move up yellow or both of those. Good way to get a star right now. Out on the board, except for super high cost ones here. Okay, so let's do a dive then. The only person that can dive is our team leader. And we can... Oh, crap. I'm not had any spaces that can dive. So let's hold up and do the other order. We will dive first, and then we'll move. So here's our dive token. Our dive token is 3 research or dive. Okay, well, I'm going to pull that back again before we moved. And I'm going to turn that in to dive. Another one. And that one is 3 research or journal. We'll go ahead and take the... Now you can hold 1 token for a future round. That's what this spot is for, is to hold a token over, but we might as well just turn it in. Search points. Okay, now we're over here. And now we can journal. Oh, crap. We can't journal. We don't have anybody that can journal. Oh, this could have journaled, but we wouldn't have had enough dive. We got this card. Flipping over, anybody good? Bump. Huh. Okay, I'm going to just completely undo the movement action. We're just take back city, guys. Because I would have known what this was before I did the movement action. And so I'd like to save it for the journal, but that means we're going to need to get one more DNA some other way. I think that's going to be... Oh, there. Oh. Where I move. Okay, maybe we can do that. Okay. We are going to spend this on movement. 1, 2, that green, which we've already got. Okay. Then we're going to sonar here. And that gets us a green and a DNA. Both things we need. And then we'll turn in this token to journal. We have no tokens left. Oh man, this game is hard. You've tried to plan it all out and it just doesn't work. Okay, well, I guess we do it next round. That's a bummer because we're gonna be able to pull 2 tokens. Something better to do. Okay, I'm gonna take back that and that. Instead put it here. Build 2 more level 2s. All right, so we can get a yellow and a blue or a green and a blue. Green would be nice, but I think yellow's better. Let's put the resupply module here. Shipwreck. Down. That was... Okay. So resupply module is all about sonar. And when you do some, you get some bonuses and link. Cool. Yellow and a blue. Okay. I think everything's kosher. We did do a few takebacks, but I'd rather have the yellow on the next level than the green. Clear up some of these guys. Okay. Round 4, we're going to hit our first set back. All players return 1 disc from a depth 1 or depth 2 zone to the supply. That sucks because we need this out on all the cards. Probably on one I'm still on, so that I can just put it right back. Probably. Actually, no. That one, because we want to journal on brown, and so that will be the disc for this card. All right, that goes back to supply. Okay. Thank you, government intervention. Gonna hire a level 2 or lower person. Let's go ahead and get the diver, the engineer, or the ecologist. Let's get the diver. Here. So I want to be able to go down level 3. 2 blues. She has no actions though. That kind of sucks. You need the flipper. Okay, that was our hire. Then we get 2 tokens from the green track. Return 3 tokens. 1. Sorry, sonar operator. She's just been busy. She's not listening. I want her to do stuff, and she just got her headphones on. Okay. What do we want to do first? The resupply module is great because it gives you an additional disk to move over. Or do we want to just get the brown first? We don't really need 2 blue anymore. Or does that give us our 3rd ship? Yeah, it would. Okay. I do want to get this brown. 2. Only have 1. There is a brown journal here, and I did say I wanted to journal there first. So maybe we do this one just as a sonar. Who can sonar? Navigator, do your thing. Green and... Okay, cool. So we ended up doing that in just roundabout way, few takebacks, all good. Now, we need to get down, so we'll do a move action. Skipper for that. Guy down to level 3, which gives us another DNA. And we can go to level 3 because we're in the blue track. And then we need to journal. Yes. Oh, disk. Here. A brown one. And we're going to grab... Yeah, 2 green bumps does it. That costs 2 research. We get 2 blue. And flip a guy with the blue. We're going to get another ship. Starts at C star and gives us a disc. Who do we want to flip? You don't get a lot of rewards by flipping these guys. I mean, the navigator's nice because you can dive and sonar. But we don't have anybody that can journal other than our team leader. I'm thinking that engineer doing 2 actions is really good. All right, we're gonna flip the navigator. So this one goes there. All right, are we on a space that we even can dive? Yes, we have our up here. So let's go ahead and activate the hydrographer. And we'll dive first. Token is get 3 research or discard a disc to get 5. Okay, that's cool. And now we get to do a sonar. And like to be here. Do we have another move action? Should have moved first. We're take back city, guys. We are take back city. Oops. So that movement gave us the disc that we're then using for the hydrographers. And we'll go ahead and do that one. And I'm going to draw, it's 1 to 3. Let's get a 2 and a 3. Okay, ooh, this one's fun. Submerged cave system. What is that? Oh. You have 1 ship per area? That's a weird one. I'm going to have to look that one up in the rules. I haven't seen it before. Or the Coldwater Reef. 2 green or a yellow and blue. Probably the 2 green. Dive a little. I think I want this one. It's going to have to go here. It's the only place to put a level 3. We're just not putting level 2s out. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so that one gave us 2 green bumps right there. Okay, we are out of tokens, out of actions. Let's go to round, what, 5? Yes. Funding shortage. Each player chooses 1. Reduce your lowest attribute by 2, or flip a senior to its junior. Flipping the skipper back is not a bad thing, because we'd be eligible to get the green and yellow bump again, and he doesn't really lose anything. We flip him back. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do, because I don't want to flip the hydrographer. We spent a lot doing that, dude. So that goes back to the supply, and we flip him back to a pilot. Somehow he forgot everything he knew. Okay. I don't want to reduce this back, because then I can't hire anybody. Because we've got all 3 level 1s. Alright, no, we still are missing 1 of the level 1s. Oh, the diver we don't have. Anyway. So we can take the diver or the ecologist. I'm going to take the diver. Level 1s. Unless I can get a green. No, the ecologist has nothing. Alright, we got a reef diver. And we do have this extra token. We gotta remember that. We're gonna get 3 discs here. Be able to remove 3. So that clears off everybody. I don't like that it has this printing here because it's hard to see. There's not a token already on it. I don't know how the actual art will look in the game. Okay, should we take stock of our goals here? Sonar discs, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're halfway there. Journal discs, we've done 1 out of 5. Conservation we haven't even touched, so I'm going to say we just skip conservation. Yellow and blue, we're doing fairly well on those tracks, about where we need to be. Zones with something, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zones out of the 11 we need. And 6 research, we have technically, well, if we discard a thing, we have our 6, but really we only have 4. Okay, what do we want to do then? Are there any good journals? A yellow and a flip. We do want to get a flip. This one lets us dive and take an additional token, in addition to yellow and a flip. Is yellow going to help us right now? Not really. Green would. Green and a flip for 3. Double dive. Oh, we don't have enough dive tokens here. So I'm going to ignore that one for now and do this one. So I need to journal a yellow or a brown. This one, we could journal yellow. We could use a conservation to get a star here. We need to move somebody down to the coral reef. Mr. Pilot. Let's move this one. I want to leave somebody at that one in case we need to dive, so it's going to be the guy. Or if we just journal, oh no, those are both wrong symbols. Okay, I'm moving here. I'm taking an orange bump. Hey, now we can recruit from level 3s. Cool. And then we're going to do a journal action. It's gonna have to be our team leader. Journal yellow. Give us this one if we pay 3. The only way to get 3 is to turn this in. We want to do 5. I don't think we have enough discs. I'm just going to turn this in for 3 and then immediately spend it on this card. It's 2 green and flip somebody over. Want to flip here. No, we could do the reef diver. Oh no, we wanted to flip the pilot in. Just to get those bumps again. How many tokens we got? If we do the sonar operator, that's going to spend 2. And then we're maybe have enough dive or token. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough actions to even use the marine engineer this turn anyway, so let's flip the pilot. All right, we get a green and a yellow. Okay, I think hydrographer would be great. Go ahead and do him. We'll do diving first. Take this. It's just 4. Okay, let's turn. Saving it. What is available in the market? Whoa, 2 points for 0 science. Okay, that's not bad. Because we could just sonar somewhere and just put a token there to get more tokens out. I really want this one too, because that double dive is nice. I don't want to move anybody back here. Okay, so we did the hydrographer's dive. We still need to do sonar. Put it here. Oh, we're gonna do it definitely here. Okay, so this will only let us draw level 3s, but we do get a token for putting it there. Here's level 3. The vortex. This one, when you move, you get an additional movement when you move out of it. Shoots you along. And you're also allowed to place it. It doesn't have to go below existing level 2 space. Gives us 2 blue. But the thermal vents, yeah, this is definitely the one I'm going to do, is you get 2 blue, but you also, it's a dive location. We really need a dive location. Oh, I failed there. We got lucky that we got the vortex because thermal vents cannot go anywhere. Wow, that was extremely lucky. Sorry, thermal vents. I guess we won't be diving. So again, the vortex gives us 2 blue. We need a lot of yellow for this goal. Okay, what do we want to do next? Reef diver. We got dive, move, or sonar. I definitely want to move. Get somebody onto this one. So I can put a token there, or at least have a ship there. And I don't think I'll have enough tokens to do their action. Because only dive here, so I can move over here, then dive to grab that. If I moved to a place that has a token, then I would just get a new token again. That's probably pretty good. Okay, we'll do a move action. Skipper. No, we want to leave somebody there so we can do this. We'll move this guy here. 1, 2. And get a token. Put that on the sonar operator. Want to grab. I need to get a place that will let me grab some 2s to fill in these. And so I think this is the only place. Sonar, and we'll grab, I think, just 2 2s. Hopefully there's a dive spot. Okay, this has a dive. The ledge elevator. That's cool. Or the sunken ruins. Now we either get blue, orange. Oh, they both have dives. Blue, orange, or orange, yellow. Gives us a star. Yeah, let's try that one. Put that one here so that we can put a 3 below it. Okay, so again, 4 dive tokens. So, oops, we're going that on the blue, we get a golden star. And we can either put it on one of these first spots here, an orange, green, blue, or we can go adjacent. Gonna be green. If we can get to these spots with yellows and oranges, that's going to be points. 1 spot for yellow and 2 spot for orange. And right, we need 20 points for this achievement. We have 1. Okay. That's not great. So maybe we do need to work our way into the point stuff instead. Oh, yellow. I can almost pull back 4 tokens. Okay, and that's all our tokens. So we are done with that. Round 6, we only have 2 more rounds. Setback. All players move all of their ships 2 zones left. Do not get any bonuses. So both of these head over here, which is not bad because I wanted to dive there anyway. And it comes here. Unfortunate because I wanted to get a these linking thing. Okay. So that was our setback. A tsunami pushed us over there. What are we gonna do? Well, let's do this. So recruit a level 3. So we've got a field researcher, which lets us sonar and journal, but he's gonna take 3 tokens to do that. The marine biologist lets us journal or conservation, but gives us 2 green bumps. And the ROV operator, which lets us move and dive. No bumps. 2 green right now gives us an extra token plus a star. I need to get yellow. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for sure. Okay, we're taking the marine biologist. We're only gonna get 1 more, so I don't think we're even gonna get a level 5. This is probably one of my worst games. Of course, you get on camera, everything goes wrong. I get 2 green bumps. 1, 2. Let's get to star. Star on yellow. It's up there. Okay. 5 tokens. 1, 5, 4. X. Perfect. And then we take our actions. Okay. We know we want to dive here. This is if you clear all of the dive spots, you get a free movement out of here. Everybody that's here gets a free movement. I don't think we're going to be doing that. We do want a sonar here as well. Well, that's what our hydrographer even does. He dives and sonars. Dive and grab us for research. Okay, let's go sonar. 2 or 3. We can hold a 3, so let's grab 2 3s. Okay, we've got the Jellyfish Bloom or the Rift Valley. Rift Valley's got some sonars, and the Jellyfish Bloom is all conservation. Now they do have a journal. And when you journal, if you have something, at least 1 token here with the yellow circle around it, and you leave, you get a golden star. It also gets you a token for coming here, like the bloom. Sure. And that gives us a double yellow, which we were in desperate need of. Okay, cool. So we did the dive and sonar. Now we want to move somebody down to the jellyfish. So that will be our skipper's job. Down here. In. We would like to journal here. They're a good yellow. Oh, these, holy moly. The research on this. Or I mean the conservation. 3 bumps. 2 orange would be great. I could even do both of these. Let's look at, is there a good yellow? The 2 yellows right now are a yellow bump and... Oh, we wanted this extra diver. Yeah, let's get that one. Okay. So I'm going to journal. Who can journal? The marine biologist can journal. She's also our only conservational. Well, my leader can do that. Marine biologist journal. Put it on the yellow journal. That gives us this one. Cost 3. And that would say yellow. Star. Disc. Hey, we're comboing now. This is how the game's supposed to play. And a flip. Flip for a yellow, not really great. Flip for some extra actions. Flip for an orange. Action. No, I don't want to lose the ability to journal, so I don't think I want to. Sure. All right. We'll flip the reef diver and grab an orange. Okay. Now we are on this spot still. Oh, I might do this. Because if we put a disc here, 2 of these. You only have to spend at least one of them before the end of the round. We can save the other one. So that's good. And then we might as well just use the underwater photographer to do the last one. That is either 4 research or go up in any track. Perfect. Okay. And this says whenever this is done, all the ships here get to move. So we will move this ship. I wanted to come back here, right? I also need to get out to the vortex. How much movement is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I move 4? Oh, I can move 5. All right, you're coming to the vortex. This gives us an orange. Recruit from level 4 now. Great, great, great. That was our free movement. Okay. We wanted to do conservation on the jellyfish bloom. We want 2 orange and yellow or 2 green in the yellow. Might be able to get to level 5 on orange. Let's see if there's any good level 5 specialists. This one, 2 yellow bumps. It lets us journal or flip over somebody. And it says a point for every other senior specialist. Right now we have 1, 2, 3. I don't think your team leader counts. Maybe he does. Yeah, I think he does. He's gold. So we'd have 4. I'll have to look up if the team leader counts. 3 or 4 points for that, and we could also use her to flip one, so she's pretty nice. The fleet coordinator is just a triple movement, and then 1 point for every 2 links you share with opponents. I'm not sure how that works on the solo game. And then this one is just copy the action of another specialist, but you just get straight 4 points. I think the mentor is going to be our best. Captain's okay. Oh, the oceanographer is great. She's a bump in every track. When you flip her, she gives you 2 gold stars. One of my favorite. But we're only going to get 1 more, so we're going to have to pick. I think there's no guarantee that we're going to get all the way up to level 5. So let's just do a conservation. Who can conservation? Just the leader. And we're going to spend 5. Six down to 1. To get 2 green, a yellow, and an orange, because we get a link. So orange, yellow, green, and then we go back here, but we get that gold star for doing it. This is a DNA and a point. Cool. Gotta remember we have these here available. Oh, that would have been enough or top. That's okay. That's okay. What do we want to do? We want to do something in the vortex because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be the 10th card that we've done something. We only need one more, and it could just be putting a ship here. That would be our 11. Or we just leave the ship here if we don't like any of these things. I don't really care for either of those. Oh, you know what? I played this wrong. This vortex says if you use this spot here, if you get a level 3, it's okay to put the new one next to it, not the vortex itself. All right, well, gonna have to put a we screwed up star asterisk next to this. This vortex was placed illegally. That's okay. You'll still learn the game. I'm still gonna suck at it. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna leave the ship there, and it'll count as the token on that card. So to kind of fix our snafu, we should probably sonar level 2 and put it here. Sonar level 2. Oh no, that's level 3. Say this would be great. Only 3s. Is it 2? We're gonna have to move. Remember, when we leave the jellyfish bloom, we're gonna get a star. Do we conserve? Oh no, I don't have another conservationist. So I flipped the marine biologist. I don't have a journalist either. So maybe we just flip this for a sonar. We're gonna need to move. Oh, we don't have anybody that can move either. Stuck. Because we can't journal. We can't. Let's see if the star could give. No. We can't conserve, we can't journal, we can only sonar level 3s. Oh, I guess we could do the vortex GD one. Alright, let's do it. So I'm gonna put this on the sonar operator here. 2 level 3s. Only so we've got a whale or the thermal vents. Oh, this one you can't put a token on, but I guess we could use our ship here. 2 blue or green? Probably 2 blue. This achievement. All right, so that can go there because of this GD vortex. Dark. 2 blue and 4 dive tokens. And we are out of tokens again. We could get another one, but there's nothing to do with it unless we miss. I think I'm just going to turn in. Let's save. This one I don't care about, so that one's going to turn into 4 research. And then let's keep this one just in case we need an extra token. I'll just turn in this one. Okay. That's the other round. We have one final round. Protected waters. Find the depth 3 zone contains the most dis. If tied, choose. It's going to be the jellyfish bloom. Return all dis to their owner's staging areas. Okay. and set aside any ships that are there. Discard the zone and replace it with the top zone from the depth 3 stack. Jellyfish. Hello. Rift Valley. And then place it in the new zone. I don't think we get the movement bonus on it. Somehow we were like, we're with Jellyfish, and all of a sudden it's a Rift Valley. I don't know how that happened. But it's another thing that has no tokens on it. Oh, we have a ship there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10, so we only need one more. Let's go ahead and do this stuff. We're gonna get recruit from level 4. Go ahead and take the oceanographer. This one, if you have a token on either of the yellow spots, when you dive, you get a research. No, I think on the oceanographer is the best source of points right now. 1 bump in everything. Blue gives us a star. Okay. That was our recruit. We're gonna get 5 tokens. We're gonna return 5. Oh, we have 6 out. You, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We just hate our sonar operator. The bad employee. All right, so now we do our actions. Let's see our achievements. For 20 points, right now we have 1, 2, 3, and then what else? Just this 4. We have 4 points. That one's not going to happen. Sonaring 8 times. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have done 8 sonars, so that one is achieved. I'm just going to mark it with a purple disc. Journal 5 times. Well, I can tell that I've journaled 4 because I have 4 cards. So we need to do 1 more there. Conservation, we only have 1 out, so that one's not going to happen. Yellow blue is going to be tricky. Right now we're at 22, as long as we don't move these discs, but just have to watch that. That one's kind of achieved. We know that we're on 10 zones, and we know plenty of this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 done with the probability of doing 4 and 5. Okay, 5, I'll settle for 5. I like 5. We would love to flip the oceanographer. Gives us 2 golden stars, but we need to do that after we use her action, because once she flips, she has no actions available. She's the opposite of the marine engineer. Okay, we need to move to the thermal vents. Who wants to move to the thermal vents? We need to journal 1 more time. This is a good place to journal. Because we get an extra bump, so we'll leave that guy there. This guy could move an extra space, and I have no business on this vortex anymore, so we'll move him. Go, Mr. Skipper. 6 spaces, 5 plus the bonus. We only needed 4. Get a blue bump. That's good. Then we're going to journal. Do we want blue or green? Blue is 2 points for 0, or 2 points, a yellow, and a flip. Green is, we could do conservation, and you can do it on any card in the whole row. Well, all of our 3 are in the same row. Nope. This one is a green, a golden star, and a flip. But that's yellow. We're not looking at yellow. Yellow. I think I want to do AI modes because we have plenty of science. We might as well get the points plus this other stuff. So, are we ready to flip? That's the question. No, we want to use her bonus first. We need to... What did we say? We're done with sonar. We're about to get the journaling. Oh, we just use her to journal and then flip her. Perfect. Okay. Oceanographer, you are going to journal. Journal this blue. And with that blue, we'll get this card. Card costs 3. Get a yellow. Is this a star? It's more DNA. And we get a flip over. 2 more stars, which is just going to get us 4 points. So we're getting closer to that 20 because we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't have any people to give points, so I don't know how we're going to get 9 more. That would be pretty crazy. I mean, getting stars would give us some. 2, 5. We'd have to get all these orange and 1 yellow. Yeah, we'd need 5 more. I don't know how you're supposed to get 20 points. That's just crazy. I think we should have tried to get the mentor, because she would have been worth 1, 2, no, only 4. And this girl gave us 2. Yeah, maybe she wasn't worth it. Okay. Can we get any more cards worth points? That could give us stuff. There's a 2-point card here for free if we journal blue. Diving here could be great. And dive. Dive, sonar, or dive or. Let's do the dive sonar. So diving here. That's 4 DNA plus a bonus since we have a disc there. 5 DNA. Oh. Let's just not turn it in yet. Because we would waste. We do get the 1 just for doing the dive, but I won't turn in this yet. And some. Okay, so I think we need to do tons of journaling. Even though we have enough to satisfy this now. We've gotten the 5 journals required. Could we get the conservation? We'd have to conserve, what, 5 more times? We've conserved. Oh, we haven't conserved any because our jellyfish is gone. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. This one, we need to get 1 more bump on yellow or blue somehow. Satisfy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. All right, this one's achieved now. And that one, yeah, we're gonna have plenty. So we've got 4. Try and get 5. Let's journal. Yeah, I think we're just journaling the rest of the everything we can. So we can journal once, twice, flip her a 3rd time. Okay. Let's journal with this guy, the underwater photographer. Cool. What color do we want? We would like blue. We can journal blue. You can. There you go, dude. Look at that. Journaled in blue. Take this one for free. It is worth 2 points. Okay. And then we'll see what the new one is. Just a flip. This is a movement with an extra space. Not going to help us. It's not worth any points. This one's worth points. So let's try and journal yellow now. This one has a yellow journal spot. This one wants to journal. Marine biologist does. This one. And we're going to get a green bump. A star. 2 more points. And a flip. We're going to flip over here. Now she's a naval architect. And the next one to come out, ooh, 2 points. Blue or yellow. Did we pay for that one? 3. So we need to journal blue or yellow. Blue here. Oh, we can't even do that. So blue here, nothing here, green. That's all we can get is blue and green. Naval Architect. Blue, which gives us an orange bump. Is this a star? I guess I'll just take a point and a disc. All right, and we're gonna take with that green, or it was a blue, yep, this one. Gives us 2 stars. Orange. A blue. Oh yeah. And oh, no flips though. Fine. Fine. Cost was 4. Down to 2. So I'm gonna go and spend these 4 to go up to 6. Can't go below this because we would lose this. So here. We do have this one satisfied now. So we're 10 and 12 for 22. What are our points at now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 points. Satisfies that. And we are at 6 out of 7 achievements. Wow. Cool. And we had 3 extra discs. We can't use. We have nothing to do with them. Okay, so if we look at the back of the rulebook, any 6 goals puts us at expert. If we were to get all 7, we'd be legendary. Good luck. But I mean, if we did have the right people, like if we'd flipped her, this would come off. 2 more conservation. Still, we wouldn't have got anywhere close to 6. If you look at some of these rewards, then when you add a second player, it doesn't double their cost. Like this one's from 8 to 12, so just 4 extra. This one 5 to 8. So I think a 2-player game is actually the easiest. Player co-op. To get the expert or legendary, whatever. But we did it. We do have that huge asterisk on there because we cheated with the vortex because I just didn't read that symbol carefully enough. And let me know if I made any other mistakes. It's prone to happen. Put a timestamp in the comments. Guys, let me know what you thought of Endangered. Not Endangered. Endeavored. Deep Sea. Did you back it? Are you waiting for it? Are you going to grab it at Gen Con or when it comes out to retail? If you have a favorite mission, and I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Help my channel grow by liking and subscribing. See you next time. Catch you later. Bye.